Marvel Legends VHS animated series, Hasbro Pulse exclusive line. This is the last figure we're going to get for this line for a while. This is the new Cyclops figure. Now, I've seen this figure out of the box. It looks really good. I have not yet opened this one. And I buy two of these at a time for a couple of reasons. One, I can keep the box art and everything, keep one of them sealed, and have one to display open in a clamshell case. I can do other stuff with it. I can take photos with it, and for video purposes. But if you buy two, I ship them a little better than what they do if you buy one, at least in my opinion. So let's open this up and see how this figure stacks up. A little better close-up view of the box the figure comes in. It is the VHS style box. No, it's not the size of an old VHS tape, but you have the little rundown here on all of them. It's like a little file card. I mean, they're doing, basically the same thing. The 5-language file card that they do with the GiJoe series that nobody really cares for, except, hey, they're not putting these file cards on classified figures, just on the 3 3/4 inch retros. This is the plastic-free packaging where you don't see the figure inside the box. Yeah, that's really not a new concept. Hasbro's been doing that since the 1960s, off and on. And there were plenty of vehicles, GiJoe vehicles that we purchased back in the 80s that had an image of the figure on the box, and that was it. We didn't actually get to see the figure inside the box. Everybody seems fine with that, but whatever. If nothing else, the plastic-free packaging has gotten me to open a lot more figures than what I previously would. I don't know what other accessories I would expect with this figure or features than extra hands. That's the thing about Marvel Legends figures. There's not really a whole lot of room for additional accessories and whatnot. The older, and I don't care so much about it now, but the older Build-A-Figure concept was pretty cool, where you got to build a large figure. This is stiff as can be, and if I try to articulate that shoulder up, it's probably going to break. No, there we go. Yeah, maybe the bicep was just a little loose there where it was. But, yeah, I don't want to, pop that out or anything. So we'll put that shoulder back down. There we go. That one seems to be okay. This elbow's a little loose. I would much rather have these be kind of loose than I would to have them be so tight that I am afraid to articulate the figure. The knees are fairly tight on this one. Nothing misaligned here. Man, I really like this figure a lot. And the visor actually has some depth to it. It's almost a little too much, but it's not bad at all. Because if you're looking at it from an angle, the actual ruby quartz visor part looks to be very thin, but looking straight on, you can see it's the right size. Does that come off? You know what? I think that might be... Is that a separate piece? It might be, because I can see some flesh tone in there. I'm not going to try and take it off, but hey, it does move, so it is a separate piece. That's pretty cool. I'm sure that it would probably... It's probably glued back here over the ears. Yeah, that's glued over the ears, and what we're seeing, that flesh tone, is just part of the head. So that's pretty cool. It's a separate piece that's glued onto the figure. I'm not, definitely not complaining. This is a really good looking figure, especially the hair sculpt. Everything about the head looks nice. Articulation. Yeah, overall, it's a good looking figure. A lot of people are removing these cell shading apps. And I've read that Magic Eraser will take that off and not hurt any of the plastic color. It's just a paint app. So let's get that foot turned there a little bit. There we go. Get these kind of lined up. Okay, see? This is the cell shading app on the boots and on the feet is not anywhere near as bad as what it was on the morph figures that I got. Even the replacement morph figure, I ordered I ordered 2, and then I got a replacement morph figure, and all 3 of them had varying degrees of messed up cell shaded paint app. So on the back, we don't have any of that. It's just on the front of the figure. The hands he has installed are the fists. I'm actually going to pop those out and replace them. I'm going to knock around the camera a little bit there first. But I'm going to go ahead and pop that hand off. I thought I broke something for a second, but I did not. It was just really tight. And we'll get this pushed right in. Hey, that's a separate piece. Yeah, that little guard there is separate. So I want to get that lined up. There we go. But anyway, he can reach up and touch his visor there with that hand. And that hand is also articulated. Let's go ahead and get this one popped out as well. I should probably have some hot water on hand to kind of see how that's a separate piece that comes off. I should probably have some hot water on hand whenever I'm doing stuff with these figures to kind of help to articulate them a little better, or pop pieces off and whatnot. But this is just a fresh out of the box. Let's tear it apart. And if it breaks, it breaks. And we get that one snapped in just to give him a little bit more character with how he's going to be displayed. And with much like with the rest of the Marvel Legends figures that I open, G.I. Joe figures that I open, this guy is going into a clamshell case to be displayed on my slat wall. I love the slat wall pieces. They're so versatile. There's a ton of options for those. I'll show you what I'm talking about here in just a moment. Let's get Scott Summers placed into the case along with his extra hands. And let's give him a card back here. Yeah, my voice is still not back 100% from where I had the flu. And I am literally 3 weeks into this shit. So here he is with the Marvel Legends background. I use black. I use black so that the figures pop out as best they can on these. Let's get him hung up and go take a look at him on the wall. Here we have Cyclops, Mr. Scott Summers, displayed with a few other Marvel Legends figures. I have reduced the amount of Marvel Legends that I collect down to just a very small amount. Mostly these VHS figures. I love this line because I loved the animated series, and these are a direct reference to that animated series. This guy right here, Mr. Sinister, is a fantastic figure. Nice. That's about 7 inches tall. And as you can see, I mean, he really has some bulk to him. But there is Scott Summers. If you're interested in these display cases, they are a clamshell style case that does open up. I sell these on eBay. There's a link in the description to my eBay store. You should be able to find them pretty easy. If you want to purchase these, the most economical price is purchasing 5 at a time. Otherwise, I have to ship a single case in a large box. So be sure to hit me up, message me, or just send me an offer on these if you're interested in displaying your figures like I do. Now, the slat wall, this stuff here, I actually purchased this on Amazon. This is a PVC material, and the hooks just go right in like so. And you can hang pretty much anything. There's also a large amount of different accessories that you can get for slat wall. You can get shelves, you can get display items of all kinds. And I have this all around my studio and office here. But this is my little 6-inch figure section for hanging in the clamshell display cases. Thanks for joining me to check out the new Marvel Legends Cyclops. I can't post these videos in the Marvel Legends groups, or at least the big Marvel Legends groups on Facebook, but if you check out the description, you'll find Facebook group links to Facebook groups for other types of things. I don't have a Marvel Legends group. I think I may end up having to make one at some point. Just something with a little bit more freedom to it, to post links and things like that, and have people post their review videos. I think that would be something valuable to the community, the Marvel Legends collector community. All right, guys, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I post new videos. I will have more content coming to you soon. Thanks for watching.